Hello, hello. Welcome to Truth Be Known. We are so glad that you joined us today, and we have some special guests in the house today. Yeah, you're going to think this is crazy, but, well, let's talk about the subject first. Our subject today is continuing with some bad ingredients. You know, we talked about some ingredients in foods that can cause cancer and other issues with your body, and it is so important for you to look at these ingredients and make sure you're not eating these. And also, we just have situations in our United States of America. This is the land of freedom, and it's almost like they are putting us in prison in our own homes, in our own places, because we can't even eat foods that don't have stuff in them that causes different things to happen to our body. Do you realize how many people have been diagnosed with cancer? Have you seen the numbers of people that are going through chemotherapy? Do you not realize what the industry, the food industry, whatever the politics, whatever it is that's allowing these things in our foods, in our people that farm, and even in our products? And that's what we're going to be discussing today, is this junk is even in our products that we're using. And it's crazy. I have so many notes on this. I'm going to touch on the notes and try and not repeat myself, because I've just found so much information on this. And not just this, I have guests in the house today. Oh yes, I wish we had a video going on so you can see my guests. I have guests of products that we're going to be reading the back of them and seeing what is in that product. Now, let's join together after you have this information and you see what in the world is going on with this. You know, we need to start writing our governors, our state representatives, and getting this junk out of our food and out of our products. Why in the world is this junk in there? I mean, it's almost like they are trying to kill us. Sorry, but this is the truth. Truth be known. Seriously, there is no reason in the world that some of these things need to be in products, and you go to other countries and you even look online and, you know, look for your resources and find out the truth. And the truth is, these people don't have this junk in their food, and they live long lives. You know, what is the purpose of coming to this earth? So we can die a horrible death of having disease in our body? No. We are here to live a long, prosperous, healthy life. And the food industry and now the products, the other products, just things that we use normally every day, are hurting our bodies. And we have the responsibility to say no. This is enough. Enough. This is ridiculous. And so we're going to be discussing that today. And we have our special guest with us, our ingredients in the back of some products, and we're going to look at that. So let's just come on and let's talk about this. Let's just throw some of these names out there. I don't know how to pronounce some of these, but glyphosate. This is in tampons, and this causes cancer. Triclosan. This is a dangerous chemical ingredient which supports cancer cells, and they are dominant in beauty care products, including antibacterial soaps. Chemicals such as benzene and formaldehyde. These are known to cause cancers, and they're used in oil fracking and can be released into the air and water. Now let me talk about that formaldehyde. That's kind of interesting, because some of the things that you eat, and in fact, the one thing I love. Have you ever had a pretzel pizza? Oh my goodness, the crust on that pretzel pizza is amazing. It tastes like a pretzel. And then, of course, you have your yummy, yummy pizza. Well, that pretzel pizza crust is made out of formaldehyde. Oh, really? Oh, I love formaldehyde. That's so yums. Ooh, we need to be careful what we're eating here. Benzene is classified as a human carcinogen. Exposure to maybe it's called benzene. Exposure to benzene can occur by inhalation, orally, and through the skin, and it can result in cancer, including leukemia and blood cancer of the bone, marrow, and blood disorders, which can be life-threatening. I'm not sure what this benzene is in, but I have seen it in products before. I can't recall offhand. It seems like it could be in suntan lotion, but I'm not certain. You might want to look these up, take note of these, look them up and see for yourself. There was a recall in Banana Boat hair and scalp sunscreen spray because their levels of toxicity was not well. You need to look that up. There's many chemicals that act like the hormone estrogen, which causes cancer cells to grow. This is in deodorant and antiperspirant. These are all parabens. The first name is benzyl paraben butyl. I cannot pronounce any of these, but there's 4 of these parabens in deodorant and antiperspirant. So if you feel your day doesn't start very good without a shot of caffeine, you're going to love this. Research shows that drinking moderate amounts of coffee, hallelujah, lessens the risk of some types of cancers, among them liver, prostate, uterus, and some mouth and throat cancers. Oh, I love that report. That's amazing. I love me some coffee. But we're talking about products. But I just want to throw that one in there, so keep drinking that coffee up. Here's some ingredients in hand soap. Parabens again. pH phthalates, I don't know what that's called. They're found also in personal care products. They enhance product absorption. They help products stick to your skin, and they keep the fragrance smelling fresh. These phthalates, however you pronounce that, they mimic hormones, interrupting hormone production. And people wonder why they can't have babies or get pregnant, or their bodies are screwing up, their hormones are all messed up. Right here. These are just products in hand soap, but not only is this stuff in hand soap, this is in deodorants and other things of the such. Here's another one, synthetic fragrance. This is a fragrance. It contains carcinogens. Carcinogens, we have talked about this before in the other podcast, they cause cancer. And mostly on the back of your products, it may say contains carcinogens. You might not even know what that is, but that's what that means. It causes cancer. Synthetic fragrance, they may contain carcinogens. They may have endocrine disruptors, allergens, respiratory irritants, and neurotoxic chemicals. Really? They are linked also to hormone disruption. They have sulfates. Sulfates are added to many personal care products to produce the foam. Wow. Okay. So if you're washing your hands multiple times a day, you're using this sulfate. And so if your hands become irritated or whatever it does to your skin, that's the reason. So exposure to work. There is so many things that you can be exposed to at your jobs. I can't even go into the list. It is huge. So anything around you, just be cautious. So if your work environment is at a place that makes products, even if maybe you're in a boat company, I mean, my goodness, you drive by the boat company and you smell that. Be very cautious and be on alert and be on guard of what you're working in, and make sure you protect yourself from this. We're going to talk to our guests now. Well, we're going to read the back of these things because we have so many of these. So let's start with Dawn dishwashing liquid. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm throwing these names out there, but I use Dawn dishwashing liquid. I love it. This is the Power Wash. Now, I've not really even read the back of these, so that's why we're just doing this and going slow with it. But I just want to see what I've been using that I shouldn't even be using probably. See, most of the times they put these ingredients on the backs of things and they're so small you can't even read them, and I can't even pronounce half this stuff. The first ingredient is alcohol, and then there's another alcohol denat, and then it actually tells you what all in the world that is in there, and that has a lot of stuff in there that I cannot pronounce. It's got fragrance, ethyl. Oh my goodness, I can't even pronounce these. It has sodium citrate. Now, I'm not eating this, but sodium citrate is a carcinogen. So don't eat this. But I mean, I don't even know if sodium citrate, if that means that, hey, it can cause cancer even if you don't eat it. Maybe it's in products. I don't know. Wow, this has too many. I can't even pronounce. I'm sorry. It says contains no sulfates. Well, that's great. Here we have Bath & Body. I love Bath & Body. You know, I love all these products, but I sure am not going to use them if they have things in them that's going to harm me. And we kind of already went over some of the things that are in bath products. And if you have a place that you buy your products that don't have any of this stuff, oh, please let me know, because I need to find some places that do not have this. Now, on this bottle of hand soap, it does say made without sulfates, parabens, and dyes. But it's made with vitamin E, shea extract, aloe, and natural essential oils. But on the ingredients list, it has all these big long names. And to me, if you have to have these big long names that people can't even pronounce, then that's weird, and that there's something wrong with that. And I'm not going to try to even pronounce all these names. If you have Bath & Body soap, go look on the back. Here I have Bath & Body oil. It's not oil, it's concentrated room spray. And I love this stuff. It smells good, but I honestly don't think it's good for pets. And I don't think maybe it's good for you either. It does say it contains fragrance allergens. What in the world does that mean? But then, you know, after I spray it and it smells so good, it does make your nose just feel weird. You know, like sometimes, well, let me just tell you this. I sit on my couch and I have this candle sitting beside me. And one day I'm like, what is that? It's so weird. It's almost like a taste in your mouth. And I couldn't figure it out. And I finally had to move it because I think it was the ingredients in that candle just was so strong. It put off this weird thing. And so I tasted it. I know that's weird, but all these candles and things like that have the essential oil, and all that essential oil is supposed to be good for you, they say, but be cautious of what's in it. I'm looking at this candle here, and only thing it tells me is no added dyes, lead-free wax. It's a scented candle, and what the candle scent is. But I don't see any bad things in this candle. OPI, oh my goodness, I love their nail polish, but nail lacquer, and I'm not saying that all these products like this have bad things in them, but you know, it's the things that we use every day that can possibly have things in them that we are not needing to use. If you've noticed that if you take Tylenol or something like that, it's kind of odd, but the Tylenol even has some red stuff in it. What is that? Red dye? I take vitamin B12, and it's a dissolved tablet. It's supposed to help you with energy, but it has, it's red. So it says it has a cherry flavor. But we talked about the red dyes too and stuff like that. So are they putting that in medicine? Why are they sneaking all this stuff into different things? I'm looking here on the back of another soap that I use in the shower, and they have red dyes in this soap too. Wow. They have all this stuff. They have sulfate, which is not good for you. This is Bath and Body. We need to write these people letters and say, look, you need to put some better ingredients in your stuff, or we're just not going to buy it. We're not going to use it. If we just quit doing it, maybe they will. I want to tell you something a little crazy about this. These are baby wipes. I like baby wipes. I use them for my own personal use because it's crazy. If you spill something on you, you can take a baby wipe and get that stain out. Really? Yeah, you can. Try it. If you can't find a rag or anything else, get you a baby wipe and it'll get that stain out of your shirt or your pants. But yet we use these to clean up our babies. Something is wrong with this picture. On the back of this, the ingredients they have so many ingredients, and they probably have them bad ones in here. I mean, how can they not have bad ones when it cleans your shirt and you're turning around and cleaning your baby's bottom? It's got sodium benzoate, malic acid, cucumber acetate. What in the world? I know, it's crazy. Look in the products. Look in the ingredients before you buy things, before you use them on your babies. Don't just use things. Look and see what they're made of. I have this Lysol. This too cracks me up. This is Lysol, the disinfectant wipes. People, after COVID, people would always buy these Lysol. I don't think it was Lysol. I think it was Clorox disinfectant wipes, and they would use them because they thought, they're, it's Clorox, Clorox bleach, and so they're using them thinking that, this is going to be great. It's going to keep us from getting COVID and all this stuff. You look on the back of it, it doesn't even say it. It says no bleach. There's no bleach in it. So you're using all this stuff, and it doesn't even have bleach. Oh my goodness. Oh, this has ammonia chloride, 26%. Actually, the active ingredient is 26%, and all the other ingredients is 99.74% ingredients. Let's see if I can't find the ingredients on here. Oh, yeah, it tells you that it disinfects influenza, salmonella, all these things. Oh, it just goes on and on. Sanitizes. I can't find the list of what is in it. One of them was kind of funny also because it tells you it does all this stuff, but then one of the side effects from some of the ingredients that was in it said it may cause irritation to your throat and your nose and your mouth. Hello? I just don't understand why they can't give you products that's going to help you and not harm you. And this has no ingredients in it except for that little bit I just said on the front. So we have went through all of our guests now, and we know that we have bad ingredients in our foods and bad ingredients in our products, shampoos, conditioners. I mean, they're in everything. You just have to be cautious, read the ingredients, and I think that we need to write letters and get this. They don't have to put all the ingredients in there that causes cancer and junk like that. They don't have to. There is no sense in it. Maybe I can come up with my own. Oh my goodness, I don't have time for that. But anyways, I thank you for joining us today, and stick with us because we're going to be knocking some other things out of the park, and I'm going to let you know about that because this is the place where truth is known, because this is Truth Be Known.